Yo, what's up, crypto fam? It's your Whiteboard Invest coming at you with another red-hot crypto update. We've got a ton of ground to cover today, so let's dive right in. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the SEC is likely to reject spot Ethereum, ETH, ETFs, Tether freezes 5.2 members USDT, Rollblock, RBLK, sells out pre-sale stage 1 in days. Bitcoin price update. Billionaire Stephen Cohen's investment fund holds $77.5 million in Bitcoin spot ETFs. The number of new Bitcoin wallets has fallen to its lowest level since 2018. Synchrony Capital, Solana, SOL, could hit $200 before June 2024. Before we get into all that, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I bring you fresh crypto content all the time, so you don't want to miss out. Hey there! Let's chat about the buzz in the crypto world. Everyone's eyes are on the possibility of spot Ethereum ETFs hitting the market. Just like Bitcoin ETFs were a game changer, folks are crossing their fingers for Ethereum's turn. But don't hold your breath just yet. Word on the street is that the SEC might not be handing out approvals anytime soon. Bloomberg's very own Eric Balchunas and James Seyffart are betting on a no-go from the SEC, especially since they're eyeing Ethereum like it's a security, not just a currency. And if that's the case, Ethereum could be looking at a whole new level of red tape. Switching gears, let's talk about Tether doing some house cleaning. They've put a freeze on over $5.2 million in USDT, spread across a dozen addresses linked to some shady dealings. It's like they're saying, not in my backyard. This isn't their first rodeo either. Last year, they iced a cool $225 million that was getting cozy with a trafficking gang in Southeast Asia. Talk about taking out the trash. Now, for the hot gossip, Roblox making waves with its first crypto ICO stage, selling out faster than hotcakes. Investors are all over it, snagging up 27.5 million RBLK tokens in no time. Roblox not just any old DeFi project. It's got this GambleFi thing going on with a casino that's not only fully decentralized but also playing by the rules. Plus, they're dishing out over 150 casino games with payouts that'll make your head spin. But here's the kicker. They're running on a trustless system, so everything's on the up and up, fair and square. And get this, Roblox got a sweet deal for its RBLK token holders. They're sharing the wealth literally with up to 30% of the platform's revenue going back to the token holders every week. They're even buying back and burning half of the RBLK tokens, which could mean big bucks for the value of RBLK. The other half? That's going straight into staking rewards. Some number crunchers think this could send RBLK's value through the roof, with talks of a 500x jump to $5 by year's end. If that's not a reason to keep an eye on RBLK, I don't know what is. So, to wrap it up, the Ethereum ETF saga could shake things up for ETH's price, while Tether's playing the good citizen with regulators. And Rollblock? It's the new kid on the block that could just be your golden ticket in the crypto carnival of 2024. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. Before we dive into today's next market-breaking news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to fuel us up for even hotter content than ever. Hey guys, let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently trading at around $66,700, which is down slightly from yesterday. This is likely due to a number of factors, including the overall volatility of the cryptocurrency market, as well as concerns about the global economy. However, it is important to remember that Bitcoin is a highly speculative asset, and its price can fluctuate wildly in the short term. As such, it is important to only invest money that you can afford to lose. It is also important to do your own research before investing in any cryptocurrency. There are many scams in the crypto space, and it is important to be able to identify them. Only invest in projects that you believe in, and never invest more money than you can afford to lose. Remember, This is not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing in any cryptocurrency. It's nearly the end of May 2024, and the big news is that nearly half of the heavyweight hedge funds in the US are getting cozy with Bitcoin spot ETFs. We're talking about 13 out of the top 25, and they're not just dipping their toes in the water, they're diving in. Take Point72, for example. That's the beast of a fund run by billionaire Stephen Cohen, who also happens to own the New York Mets. They've got a cool $77.5 million parked in Fidelity's Bitcoin ETF. And that's just the tip of the iceberg as of Q1 2024. Now, if we peek into the Bitcoin brokerage firm Bitcoin River's data, we see that these 13 funds are part of a trend. Big names like Elliott Capital and Millennium Management are in on it too. Even Fortress Investment Group and Schoenfeld Strategic Advisors have joined the party. But wait, there's more. Last week, the Wisconsin Investment Board came out of the blue with a whopping $163 million in Bitcoin ETF shares. And Susquehanna International Group? They went all out, dropping a staggering $1.3 billion into 10 different Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S. during the first quarter. They even snagged the title of biggest shareholder of Grayscale's GBTC fund by shelling out $1.09 billion for over 17 million shares. And it's not just the hedge funds. Global banks are getting in on the action too. Morgan Stanley, for instance, is holding a hefty $270 million in Bitcoin spot ETFs for their clients. They're in good company with the likes of the Royal Bank of Canada, JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, BNP Paribas, and UBS. But here's the kicker. Owning these Bitcoin spot ETFs isn't just about playing the long game, hoping for prices to shoot up. Nope. These savvy investors are using them for all sorts of clever moves, like stirring up some liquidity, hedging against risks, chasing yields, or even just riding the waves of short-term market flips. So, what's the lowdown? These big players are showing us that Bitcoin's not just a flash in the pan. It's becoming a staple in the investment kitchen, and these funds are cooking up some serious strategies with it. It's a sign that the crypto market is maturing and Bitcoin is finding its place at the big kids' table. Cheers to that. So, let's chat about the Bitcoin scene. It's been a bit of a roller coaster lately, right? Daily BTC wallet creations have hit a bit of a slump, the lowest since the post-halving days of 2018. We're talking an average of just 275,000 new addresses per day last week. That's a pretty steep drop from the 625,000 we saw lighting up the network in December 2023. Remember the end of 2023? There was this buzz around Bitcoin ETFs and cool new stuff in the Bitcoin ecosystem like ordinals. Plus, the halving event was just around the corner, and it was like everyone wanted a piece of the action. New Bitcoin wallets were popping up like crazy, almost hitting those record highs we saw back in 2017. But fast forward to May 2024, and it's like the crowd's enthusiasm has cooled off. Projects on Bitcoin like Rune's protocol aren't stirring up the same frenzy anymore. The block's data shows it clear as day. The network's new address count is way down. And it's not just the addresses. Miner revenue and transaction fees are feeling the pinch too, thanks to that halving slicing the BTC block rewards in half. Now, despite these on-chain metrics taking a bit of a nosedive, there's still some silver lining. New protocols on the Bitcoin network are catching the eye of venture capital funds like never before. We've got reports of record interest in projects like Babylon, B2 Network, and Bitmap Tech's Bitmap. They're raking in the investment bucks. But there's this other thing. The number of active wallet addresses each month has also seen a dip. It's like a clear sign that user engagement with Bitcoin is on a bit of a downswing in the short term. So, what's causing this lull? Well, the hype around new Bitcoin projects has simmered down. The excitement over Bitcoin ETFs and developments like ordinals created this wave of activity at the end of 2023. But as we kicked off 2024, that excitement started to fizzle out. Plus, with the Bitcoin ETF and halving events wrapped up, it's like the market's waiting for the next big thing. Looking back at past halvings, the BTC price and crypto activity usually get a boost in the months following. Like in 2016, there was a bit of a mixed bag with a slight initial increase, then a dip, and a recovery after 8 weeks. In 2020, we saw a steady climb in the weeks post-halving, especially in the first 4. And in 2024, BTC hit an all-time high right before the halving, then took a bit of a tumble and went sideways for the first 4 weeks after. The takeaway? This slowdown in Bitcoin blockchain activity might just be the market catching its breath. Miners need to stabilize their operations and revenue to keep on trucking. And the market? It's always on the lookout for fresh capital to fuel the next phase of growth. So, keep your eyes peeled. The Bitcoin world is always full of surprises. Hey, let's dive into the world of Solana and its native token, SOL. It's been quite the star player recently, hitting a monthly high that's got everyone talking. Daniel Chong from Syncrecy Capital can't stop singing its praises, calling SOL the best trade of the cycle. He's betting big on SOL, predicting it'll hit $200 by the end of the month and break new records. SOL's been on a tear, outshining many other cryptos. On May 19th, it hit $170, which is the highest it's been in a month, marking a nearly 10% jump in just 24 hours. Remember, this is the same coin that reached a sky-high $260 back in November 2021 during the last big crypto rally. The surge isn't just happening out of the blue. There's a whole bunch of catalysts fueling this rocket. The meme coin market is buzzing, stablecoin volumes are up, and the DeFi scene is booming. And let's not forget the upcoming upgrades, like Fire Dancer, developed by Jump Crypto, which is set to boost network performance. David Shuttleworth from Anagram has also noticed that restaking is stirring things up in the ecosystem. It's all these factors together that are making SOL one of the hottest tickets in town. So, what's the bottom line? SOL's recent performance is more than just a fluke. It's backed by solid developments and a vibrant market. With all the excitement and anticipation for what's to come, it's no wonder SOL is the talk of the crypto world. Keep your eyes on SOL. It's showing all the signs of a chart topper in the making.
Alright, that's hottest news today. If you guys did find this video helpful, leave a like and subscribe our channel for more free content. Thanks for watching. Peace out.